Hello friends, we are back with our second video of the Japan travel series. In the last video we had covered our 2-day Kyoto itinerary. It's time to talk about our 4-day Tokyo itinerary. Since covering all the 4 days in a single video would have resulted in a very long video, we have decided to make one video for each day. So here's how we spent our first day in Tokyo. After completing our 2 days in Kyoto, we left for Osaka International Airport on a bus from Kyoto. From there, we had a morning flight to Narita International Airport in Tokyo. Narita International Airport is located far away from the city. Thus, the train rides to Tokyo City are quite expensive, and one also has to tackle the heavy rush during the morning hours. So, we decided to take the bus to Tokyo Station, which is similar on expense but is much more comfortable. After reaching Tokyo Station, we took a train to Shinjuku Station, from where we boarded another train to Okubo Station, near which we had booked our Airbnb stay. We rested for a while, had some refreshments, and then left for Shinjuku Gyoen National Park. We took the metro to Shinjuku Station and walked down to the park, which is around 10 minutes from the station. When we reached the place, we found out that there was a small fee to be paid to enter the park. We do not really like paying fees for entering parks, so did not enter and decided to move towards Meiji Jingu Shrine, which was the next on our list. The shrine is around 15 minutes on foot from the park, so we decided to start walking towards it, and it was during that duration when we really saw the beauty of Tokyo. The path leading to the shrine was really green and beautiful. After enjoying our walk to the shrine, we entered the place. The shrine is actually a huge place with several small temples located across it. We walked around it, found a place with many sake barrels, took a few pictures, and then exited from the other gate. Just walking from one gate to the other would take around 15 minutes. That should tell you how big the shrine really is. It was already past 5 p.m. and we were hungry since we had not eaten a proper lunch. So we decided to check out a few restaurants. While walking around the place, we found a small restaurant which had a grill on every table and people were grilling some raw meat on their own tables and eating. We found it to be interesting and thus sat down. We ordered raw pork strips which we had to grill at the table by ourselves, ate some sticky rice and tried some sake. After filling ourselves, we left for Shibuya Crossing. It took us another 15 minutes to reach Shibuya Crossing. You must have seen videos of Shibuya Crossing on the internet, but I must tell you it is really interesting to actually experience the place. Like in the videos, Shibuya Crossing is a very big crossing with people crossing the road in all possible angles once the lights hit red for the vehicles. To get the best view of the place, like you see in videos, you need to go up into one of the buildings and see the people crossing the road. There is also a Starbucks nearby from where many people were observing and recording the movement. But we could not find a place there, so we just crossed the road twice and took a video. There were actually many people just standing in the middle of the road and taking pictures. This place is just madness which needs to be experienced. After observing the madness of people walking in all directions, we left for Harajuku, which is nearby. While the place is famous for its crepes, we did not find any shop selling it and just walked through the shopping street and observed the sights. After that, we left for Tokyo Station. On reaching the station, we got out and just walked around. It is said that the area near Tokyo Station is very bright at night with all the lights from its shops and buildings. So we just took the atmosphere in and then we got hungry. We found a small restaurant serving sushi on a roller belt and got in. We ate a variety of sushi for dinner till we were full. After that, we just took a metro to Okubo Station and went back to our stay. That was the end of our first day in Tokyo. See you guys in our next video of our Day 2 Tokyo itinerary. If you have liked this video, please click on like. Also subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to get all the notifications. Thank you for watching.